In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how prayer is internal alignment, and I'll be going over some Bible verses and going over the esoteric wisdom within the Bible verses. And I'd like to give a shout out to Neural Knowledge because a lot of these insights were inspired through his teachings and his videos. Mark 11:24, Jesus states, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours." Whenever you pray, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. It doesn't say believe that you will receive it. It says believe that you have received it. It is not in the future. Believe that you have received it and it will be yours. So it is internal alignment. It is mental and emotional embodiment. It is not seeking externally. It is realizing that you have it within you. All throughout the Bible and in many religions, it states that God is within you. You are the dwelling place of God. God dwells within you. You have to realize that God is within you, and it is the highest form of consciousness. It is the all-knowing. It is pure awareness. It is the infinite, the all. It is where everything comes from. And if you are not believing that you have everything within you now, then you are externalizing your power into something outside of you, which doesn't make sense if God is within you and you have all within you. I wrote down that God only responds to the mental declaration and frequency that you embody within. Doesn't care about the words you say. It cares about the mental and emotional conviction and embodiment that you have. So you need to feel it and be it before you have it. So if you pray to have more but don't feel like you can have it, you won't. But if you pray to have more and know that you do have it within you and live within this faith and maintain this frequency, then everything will come to you in due time. This explains why there's so many, kind, loving people, but are struggling financially or struggling with other things, and they keep praying and seeking externally for something to get them out of their situations without realizing that they must pray and believe that they have it within, because everything comes from within. And if they don't embody it and be what they desire to have, then they will never have it. For anything to exist physically, it must first exist vibrationally in the mental realm, in the causal realm, which I'll get into right now. So starting with the physical realm, our physical reality, what we perceive with our five senses, a lot of people believe that this is reality. This is the truth, but this is actually an illusion, and it's actually conceptualized this in many religions. In Christianity, it is the opposite of living in spirit. It is living in the flesh and the blood, and it is sin. And I believe in Hinduism, it is called the world of Maya, the world of illusion. And even neuroscience breaks it down to simply us seeing 0.003% of the electromagnetic spectrum. And through our senses, our brain computes and creates an image. So it's literally, we are creating an image of this reality. So we are literally creating our reality through our mental and emotional lens that we perceive. So what we focus on will change what we see. Our perception creates our projection. The physical world is the effect, and the mental realm or the mind is the realm of cause, the causal realm. So this is pure consciousness, pure awareness. This is spirit. This is what is connected to God, to the all. It is within all of us. It is what animates life. It is what creates and manifests. So the physical realm is the effect, the mental realm is the cause, and this transcends space and time. This is pure imagination. This is pure awareness, pure presence. And from this realm is where we create all of the effect or reality. So if you look around, everything you could see has started in the mind of God when it comes to earth and the sun and all of nature. And then we are all individual expressions of God, and we have access to this mind. So the buildings, a refrigerator, this door, everything you see started in the mental realm as an idea, an imagination. It started in the mind, which is the causal realm, and was brought to reality or manifested into reality, which is the realm of effect, through changing the rate of vibration. Much like how mist turns to ice when you change the rate of vibration, when you have an image in your mind and consciousness, you could change that consciousness or that mist or that idea, and when you change the rate of vibration and maintain it into a frequency, eventually it will be manifested into physical reality. So it is the same energy, just a different rate of vibration. So this is how we manifest. This is how we create on this physical realm. And this is why prayer is internal alignment. It is mental and emotional embodiment. So manifesting is simply how we work and how our reality works. We are simply manifestors and creators of our reality. We manifest 24/7, 365 on autopilot, whether it's conscious or unconscious. We manifest all the time. So whatever you have in your reality right now, how much money you have, the people that you keep around you, the things that you have, everything started in the mind, which creates your frequency, which determines your behaviors, your daily actions, which lead to your physical reality being manifested. This is law. This is cause and effect. The cause is the mind and the effect is our physical reality. Most people operate unconsciously, not realizing their undesired reality is being created from their own unconscious thinking and internal state. So a lot of people are running on programs and conditions from their past without even realizing they have the power to consciously change that. So a lot of people are dealing with limiting beliefs. They're identifying with their past traumas, their past negative emotions, and a lot of just limiting, negative, faulty beliefs that they identify with. This is where they derive their sense of self from, is in these negative, limiting emotions, which creates thought patterns, which are beliefs. Beliefs are just automatic thoughts that you think throughout your day that determine your self-worth. They determine your identity, and they determine the behaviors and daily actions that you take that create your physical reality. So a lot of people live unconsciously in these loops and create an undesired reality, and just this cycle continues and creates a negative feedback loop, and it's just really bad. And Carl Jung said, become conscious of the unconscious, transcending and becoming aware of the unconscious patterns that has been shaping your reality. You have to understand the truth of manifesting and consciously shift your internal state, your perception, and your focus into alignment to whatever you desire. So this is what prayer is. It's internally shifting into alignment with what you desire. And if you can do this emotionally, spiritually, and embody your desired frequency and maintain that, that is exactly how Jesus said you have to pray. Believe that you have it and it is yours. And that is exactly how you manifest your desired reality. And this is a quote by Nero. Manifesting is internally shifting to a degree where you are no longer emotionally dependent upon seeing your reality change, being good with and being good without, not being moved by external reality, not identifying with external reality. All the power comes from within. God is within you, so you have everything you need within. The moment you start seeking external validation or seeking and attaching to your external, you are giving your power away. You are showing God that you don't believe that you have God within you. So anytime you externalize your power, that is taking all your power away. True power is having the ability to control your internal state and embody and align with whatever you desire and maintain that. So when you operate in ego or attachment to this physical world, which is the illusion, which is the realm of effect, when you operate out of ego, you think action equals results. You need to be doing more and more and more to get the results. But if you're operating at a misaligned internal state, or undesired frequency from within, no matter what you do externally, it will always catch back up to you, and you will always fall back into alignment with your internal state. So if that is an undesired state, if you're carrying limiting beliefs and negative emotions, you will always produce that in your physical reality. You cannot outrun your frequency. You cannot outwork your frequency. So it starts within. You must first be and embody your desired state and move forward from there. And the beautiful thing about this is that the actions are automatic. You have inspired actions. You think, feel, and do in alignment with your desired state. So you do everything out of love, out of joy, out of purpose, and being present while you're doing it. And that creates and manifests the desired reality. So the ego thinks action equals result, but living in spirit, living aligned with God, and living in your true power knows that mental and emotional alignment, being, comes first, and then the action is automatic, and then you manifest your desired reality. To change the effect, you must change the cause. So to change the physical reality, you must change your internal state, which is the causal realm. And once you align with that and maintain that frequency, that desired frequency, maintain it, you bring it into physical reality and manifest your desired reality. And the inspired action is natural and automatic because it is a behavioral effect of internally shifting. So when you shift and align your thoughts and feelings and beliefs to your desired reality, it automatically affects your behaviors because you're in alignment. Your behaviors are automatic, your intuition, you get mental nudges, you get inspired to do the actions, and it feels good. So it's a win-win situation. Prayer is internal alignment. That's what this video is all about. Prayer is a mental declaration. It is a mental and emotional embodiment of all that you desire and knowing that you have it now within you. Internal alignment, and it is a mental declaration. Whatever you desire, whatever you want in your life, you consciously focus on it, embody it within, and have it within, and move forward with that energy, with that frequency, and maintain that and bring it into your reality. While we're on the topic of mental and emotional declaration, Matthew 7:12, do to others what you would have them do to you. Treat others the way you want to be treated. You know, the golden rule of life stated here in the Bible, but I want to relate it to a deeper esoteric meaning. So it's not only how you treat people in the physical realm, but also in the mental and emotional realm. So how you think about people throughout your day, how you feel about people throughout your day. This also relates to the law of cause and effect and the law of circulation. It is giving and receiving. It is embodying and manifesting. So many people argue with people in their minds. They hold resentments and negative feelings about people, which will be expressed into your physical reality in one way or another. It will be chaotic, it will be misaligned, it will be undesired. So all we need to do is focus on our desired realities and consciously think, feel, and treat people with love, peace, joy, and harmony always throughout our days, and this will cause your life to be filled with just that. So that was just an extra tip while we're on mental and emotional declaration. Treat others the way you want to be treated, not only physically but mentally and emotionally always. In Psalm 46:10, he says, "Be still and know that I am God." So being still is that state of relaxation. It is stillness. And know that I am God. This is where you get into pure awareness. This is where you realize that you are one with God, and this is where you can start to change your internal state. This is where your prayers will be answered. This is why we pray in silence. In the stillness, we are able to impress our subconscious mind or the mind of God with conscious, emotionally charged prayers and embody the desired frequency, so we fully align mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Before anything can exist physically, it must first exist vibrationally. You must first have it vibrationally, then you will receive it physically. So going back to Mark 11:24, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Believing is having it vibrationally. It's actually beyond belief. It is faith. It is confidence and conviction, or simply knowing. So it isn't just believing in something, it is knowing that you have it within you. Mental embodiment is consciously aligning to your desired reality through your attention, your thoughts, beliefs, emotional conviction, and your self-image. You consciously align all of these things. So this mental embodiment is taking your mental and emotional focus and concentrating this energy on your desired reality, and this creates a vibration. This energy in motion creates a vibration aligned with your desired reality, and when you maintain this state and vibration, it creates a frequency, and when you maintain and compound that frequency to your desired frequency, it then becomes your physical reality or your desired reality. So Matthew 6:6, it says, "When you pray, go into your room, close the door, pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you." So the room is your mind. Closing the door is closing your eyes. God is the highest level of consciousness. It is the all. It is the creating power that is within you. And the reward is that desired reality being manifested in your reality. So it's being still, closing the door, closing your eyes to the illusion, to the physical world, getting into a state of relaxation entering a knowingness that whatever you pray for is something that you already have received. Internalize the feeling of having it now because you do. Single focused mind on that prayer and desired reality. Maintain that frequency throughout your days. Walk with faith and manifest your desired reality. Matthew 6:7, and when you pray, do not keep on babbling like pagans, for they think they will be heard because of their many words. Words don't matter. It's all about the internal knowing and embodiment, the mental and emotional declaration and embodiment of your desired state. Be clear, conscious, and aligned, and know that it is done and it is God-given. There is no waiting. You have everything you ever need now. You are abundant, worthy, deserving, whole, and fulfilled now. All that you desire, all that you pray for, you have now. God is with you always. The cause is within. All the power is within. Be rooted in spirit. Be one with God and create a life you love and just live aligned with your desired reality. Think, feel, and do out of love, peace, joy, abundance, fulfillment, and just live a beautiful, harmonious existence. Manifest your desired realities. Prayer is internal alignment. So always remember that you have the ability and power to change your life and live a life you love. Manifest all that you truly desire. Thanks so much for watching. I trust this video brought some value to you. Much love. See you next video. Don't get brainwashed. Peace.
It's the light that's gonna illuminate the way we moving.